Hey, insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Hey, welcome in, folks. Geez, I'm sorry that you rated into ads. Bad timing. I blame Biddy. 100%. Not my fault. But something that I usually do, but I didn't want to make y'all wait without seeing this. His face. Oh God.
How did insert last activity?
What can I say, no?
Let's rock.
Oh, it's about to get weird. So much music. other one's still going. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going, Icy Null? How's everybody doing? ID10, I was looking at it. Actually, I was trying to look it up in on itch, but itch was down yesterday, it seemed like. Submit anything and you get a free course. Okay. All right. Little Bitty, I see Null. Welcome in, both raids, double raid, along with the opening song, everything just happening at the same time. So exciting already. So glad you're all here. Raiders coming in, I'm JD. I am a web developer, currently unemployed. However, since I've been off, I've been learning game dev, specifically Godot, and I've been working on getting making a game about a bear who hates fires. Good now. I think it's a weird thing, and I think that the background music.
It's because I have it on a. Well, there we go. Xerxiax, thank you. Thank you. Really enjoy that concept. AIA over on YouTube, welcome in. The chaos is real. I mean, yes. I know what's going on there. I had two of the same thing open. Holy crap. Alright. Hello. Well, now that nobody's going to be able to find me.
I'm just glad that thing still that thing works now. Wait, did Godot just shut down too? Godot just shut down. So I am making a game about a bear who really hates forest fires. And he will stop at nothing to prevent them. The game is called Sooty's Revenge. I've been working on getting a level, getting some of the mechanics down. And we are getting pretty close. Just a couple things that we need to work out. And I might have a playable level. Maybe. Let's see if this loads up or if something's... What is going on here? Something's hella broken. Circuit Crusher, welcome in. Good to see you. Right, if this happens again, we're going to have to... close it down, restart it in console mode, and figure out what the hell is going on. Because I cleared out so much yesterday. Or the other day, as far as resources and stuff go. There's no reason that it... Whoa! Mullet Bond, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. I am glad that you're here. And oh, holy crap. Xerxiax, that follow jingle is Suno. Close though. What the hell is going on here? I don't have anything that should be causing this kind of problem. Epoxis, nothing. I'm trying to think of what I might have done. Unless it updated itself when I was sleeping or when I was doing something today. So you may have noticed that, well, maybe not. Maybe you don't care. Either way, that's also fine. May have noticed that I didn't do my normal early stream today. Ordinarily, I stream twice a day, starting at about 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time, going till about 3, taking a little bit of a break, and come back. It's level 1 is causing the problem. Something in level 1 is breaking shit. The axis vector 3 must be normalized. I don't know. Oh, okay. It's something from one of the shaders. Okay. But it's not really. Oh, Xerxiax. So I'm gonna help you out here. Kales, welcome in. So Xerxiax, the Claw is a very amazing stream team that I'm part of, and we've got several streamers, science, technology, all kinds of stuff. Some quite a few really brilliant people here as part of the team. If you're interested in finding more developers, more tech folks, I highly recommend checking that out. Right on. Now, how do I get past this if it's broken here? Nope, everybody's invited. Anybody who wants to hang out there is more than welcome. It's an extremely welcoming community, which is one of the reasons that I absolutely love it. AIA, stream team pays nothing. It pays in experience and friendship. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna have to do some strange stuff here. AIA is over in YouTube hanging out. If I asked nicely, they'd probably still say nope. I'm fine with that because, you know, they took me in just under a year ago. It was right after I made made affiliate. Little bitty. Thank you for the raid or the raid and the lurk. What goes it? How goes it? Doing pretty well. You just asked me a question. You didn't give me much of a choice there, did you? Mullet Van with solve the cube. Okay. And then we'll solve our issue here. What goes it? Yeah, go ahead. Anything, man. Or not necessarily, man. Sorry, don't mean it's a hard habit to break. I'm attempting to, but the chat behind me, no, that is not from StreamerBot. That's coming from a React app, but I could change it. It's actually coming from Twerple API for Twitch. But it's on my list of things to change and update to the new setup. I'm sure AIA, a paid stream team, sounds cool. I'm sure there are some out there. I've never been invited to one, though. See. Oh, it's what goes it? I will, if you hang out for a little bit, I will show you just as soon as I can fix my game here. This is what I get for trying to talk in cube at the same time. Done. Chris says, Azteco Dev, welcome in. Thank you for the follows. Let me get that window start or open back up here. Thank you. Thank you. Aside from a little bit of a hiccup there. Hey, AIA, what are you seeing over on YouTube? How's the quality? Because I'm getting an error saying that things are getting wonky. All right, fix it, 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 fix it. Thank you. Okay, so that is the Circuit Crusher. Thank you for the follow. Okay, well, if it's not, shit in the bed. Right. The shader has to be within the grass, I think. Okay. Okay, let's pull this shit out of here. Or let's see where the problem was, because there was a Vec 3 or something that was causing issues. So grass. I'm gonna save that. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. Friendly reminder that our friend Alicia here is an imaginary friend. Just a heads up there. No, what the hell? Damn it. Um, you mean Alicia? She has her moments. It's pretty good for chat engagement, I'd say. What the hell? But I Reveal in Explorer view. Okay, let's get rid of both of them then. Circuit Crusher, that so it's all part of a shader that I think was maybe a little bit overkill, especially if it's going to cause this kind of headache. I've got a backup shader for it. Just need to so the reason that I made it is I was experimenting with visual shaders, um, visual shader scripting in Godot yesterday, and I wanted to see if I could recreate one. Where the fuck? This isn't even giving me. The axis vector 3 must be normalized. I don't know where that's coming from because it's not telling me anything. And it's just going to keep doing that. This is really bad error reporting. Has anybody seen any error like this before? Because this is not, I mean, it's not saying a damn thing. All that's doing is saying, and it's breaking the game. I wonder if I can open it with a previous version. Maybe track it down. What goes it? So I can't really just remove it because it's like my main level. And I don't know where the problem is coming from. Okay, so we opened here 421. The hell is that? I know exactly what that is. Okay, I want to hide this. Get rid of all of that. We don't need grass that badly, now do we? All right, close down all of that. Then I am going to try again here. Oh, with the console version. Okay, there we go. Go to file system. Let's get our beans levels level 1. Okay. So yesterday, looks like we're back to where we need to be here. Which is good. This is a good thing. Is player near? So hey, Lure Logic, welcome in. Glad you made it over to this side where all the fun happens. All right, looking at maybe I don't need. Oh, so I kind of alluded to this earlier, but I took on some freelancing work today. So while I have that, I'm probably not going to be streaming as much during the day. I'm not sure how long. You know, so Hassan, the big advantage to Twitch is that the API is a lot easier to work with. A lot easier to get into. It's not easy per se, but compared to YouTube's API, it's easier. Circuit Crusher, I am doing Drupal development. Which is really going to help out while I look for a job. I hear that a lot, but, I enjoy it. I'm happy that I'm a Drupal developer. The community has been very, very good for me. Yeah, I definitely, I'm glad that I learned it. I'm glad that I have that skill set. I'm also glad that I have opportunity like this to learn new things. All right, so let's see really quick. So when I left off yesterday, I got it so that he triggered, what the actual fuck? Okay, why is the nav region still showing here? Do I need to repaint all this stuff? Oh, okay, good. Good. Now let's take a look. Hassan, thank you for the follow. All right, he's walking over that way. Great. Now he's coming over here. Now you'll see it's kind of comedic what happens because he's supposed to stop and put out the fire, but he don't stop. He does his little thing on the way to the next spot. So what we need is an interrupt on the... Pretty much, he's supposed to stop and use a shovel to pad it out. All right. What goes it? You had a question about StreamerBot and chat. So now that we actually got that thing started up and we can see it. So what I'm doing, I was actually working on a couple of different things. Let's see. Shut this down. And open back up to my Godot overlay. What goes it? Yeah, I agree with that. Andy was on my stream on Saturday. Love that dude. I'm super thrilled that he came and hung out for a bit. Highly recommend supporting him if you can. So this project that I'm pulling up here is, I call it my Godot overlay. Get it? Get it? So I have everything hooked up to StreamerBot through a WebSocket server. So basically over on StreamerBot, server client, I have an auto start WebSocket server. So basically everything that happens in StreamerBot gets emitted as an event. Now with this, the way that I have it set up, you have to subscribe to whatever events you want it to listen to. So I have pretty much all of them. What? Where's the dad joke? All right, so since we're focusing on Twitch here, and actually I think that I have it. Ooh, I started my Godot overlay out of console. So hold on, let me open it back up. Now here, since I have it in console. Ah, yeah, good overlay, yes. So you can see I'm getting the chat here. I just have it logging out to the console. Now you could take that if you wanted to and place it pretty much anywhere. I have something similar at the end of my streams when it works, because there's a little bug with StreamerBot that the credit system doesn't quite work, or it works, but it doesn't reset when it's expected to. But I get the follows from there for cheers. We get that as well. What goes it? No, I have chat and OBS through the chat dock here. Which is basically just a browser source. Hassan, I don't actually use this as a browser source. I have a game running. It's a full screen application here. Just transparent, it runs behind everything. So this is going to mess up my count, but like if I were to get a cheer, pretty sure I had it in experimental. Maybe I didn't. I thought that I had a... Circuit Crusher. I'm glad you asked. I'll show you. A couple key things that you need. Under your project settings, under display window, size, and you'll set transparent and per pixel transparency on. Then I believe there is another one. In rendering viewport, you have to turn on transparent background as well. Now it's not pass through, not yet. iRad Dev was working on something for that. I don't know how far he got with it. Let me see here. So yeah, I have it set up so that oh geez, what am I doing here? So that the WebSockets are able to subscribe to just about anything here. Oh, it can, if you wanted to. I mean, it would be a different workaround, but there is. For me, it works better doing it as WebSockets because I'm putting everything into a game. But there is an HTTP server here. Hassan, no, it is not open source. Unfortunately, no. I mean, it has a lot of integration with open source stuff, but the code itself is not open source. So HTTP server, if I open source is free, as in free freedom, not free beer. Right, but so open source means that you can go in, you can see the code itself, you can fork off the code, you can make changes, you can contribute back as much as you want. Like Godot is open source. The Godot engine is open source. That's how people make their own flavors of it. They do things to add different languages to it. Android is open source. That's why every cheap phone that is considered a smartphone has Android on it, because companies can just mass produce it. Most, well, I don't want to say most anything. There's a ton of great open source stuff. OBS is open source. Now, the one way that you can tell here is it's got to open OBS. A big sign is if there's a contribute button. As far as contributing, or GitHub button. So you see, this is OBS. This is what we're using for streaming right now. Watch this. Check this out. Now we have JD's OBS, which is a fork of OBS, but this is now my product. However, I'm still beholden to the GPL 2.0 license because you can't take the code and say that it's yours. Well, where the hell is the license? Oh, there it is. And here's the thing that we were saying. When we speak of free software, we're referring to freedom, not price. As in freedom of speech, not free beer. Under the GNU public license, you may copy and distribute it. You may modify, but you have to say what changes you've made. And you must. Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, CC0, especially with assets, is my favorite. But this is just a very, very hyperbolic hyperbolic example of what you can do with open source. I mean, I could go again, same thing with Godot. Hit that fork button, rename it, and guess what? Now it's JD's game engine. And the license here is very, very permissive. Pretty much anything you want to do with it. There's quite a bit of good stuff, good open source stuff. I mean, well, if we're talking popular, I am still going to stand by Android. Blender might be more recognizable for developers, but Android it's an open source operating system that is ubiquitous on pretty much everything. Yeah. So while StreamerBot is free, I gotcha. I don't know if Firefox is. But as far as free, as in cost software, I mean, you can give away software and it could still have a license so that you can't get into it. Because if you try to go in here, that there's no GitHub. Or actually, there is, but I think that this one is just it's just a README. Xerxiax, yes. Firebot is also open source, and they have a great team. That was what I started with. I actually still use it. Some of my redeems are through there. Um, sorry, just saw the notification that ads are coming up here pretty soon. Okay, I'm turning off that. I mean, yeah, Xerxax, it's very flexible. It is definitely very flexible. Uh, I used it when I was streaming off my Mac, because when I started streaming was right when they were doing some work on it to release a Mac version using Electron. Let's see, where the hell was I? Okay. Sorry, the brain's getting all distracted here, all shook up. Oh, Electron's not going anywhere. All right, I'm going to close this project down. We're gonna put the project list. I don't know what resources I modified, but let's see if we get some quicker load time here. Okay. So we need to look at the bears stuff. And I think that part of the problem here is that I have it in physics. I need to put a flag in here. Oh, well, ads are starting up in about 3 seconds, so I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Hopefully y'all stick around, and we're going to make Sooty stop in the fire. Ooh. All right, back. And started up Stream Raiders in the background if anybody wants to play. About every half hour or so, we'll do a battle. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is that I need to learn state machines. I think that if I knew that, it would make things a lot easier, but I don't. So let's do that. Is navigation finished? So we need to pause navigation somewhere in here. This is happening every frame. This is a lot of stuff happening. Um, do I have something saying nav finish? No, putting fire out. False. So we need a way. I've got it timing out here. Um, putting fire out is true. Nav agent set target position is global position, so that's setting the target position right where Sooty's standing. So he should be there immediately. Not putting fire out. So that might do it, I think. Let's find out. Um, where the fuck did he go? Okay, he's still here, but he just disappeared way the fuck over there. Okay. Yeah, live or die. Sorry, Crusher, I don't believe so, but you can go through Blender to do that, or if we look, hold on, editor. FBX, use that. Blender can do it. No, maybe not. Okay, nav agent 3D. Now let's see if nav server 3D. Can I pause it? No, it's set active, not that. Yeah, I've got a feeling that this is gonna break all kinds of shit. But we'll see. So it should happen as soon as he steps foot in the fire. Okay, closer. let's try again. What the hell? Agent set. Okay, so there's the RID. Hey, what is up, Pigorley? How's it going?
Well, hello there. I hope you're doing well. I'm hoping that you can't see me. Let's see, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not wearing pants. Kiefer, thank you for the sub.
For just subscribed with Prime.
Much, much, much appreciated. Okay, let's see. Does this work any better?
Pigorley, do you know much about nav agents? Kiefer, you know, you get one Prime sub a month to give away. And you chose me. Thank you for... Uh-oh. Well, here's a problem. I know exactly where I messed this one up. Xerxax, it's a VST that I have hooked up through OBS. You're a VST. Your mom went to college. Okay, so that's a little bit closer. When the problem here is that he's still walking through like he needs to finish that. Excuse me. Now, in theory, setting that should set the target position so that he stops right there. But no, he's gonna disappear for 5 seconds, and then where are he gonna be? He ends up way the hell over there. Whoa, he ends up underground. Why? Can I pause it there? Pigorley, rude. Miniverse 322, thank you for the follow. We got some chat over on YouTube. Ulef over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Okay, let's see if there is a way. Ulef, as of now, no. I don't know if it's gonna be for mobile or not. If I'm gonna make that. Hassan, it can, but Twitch has pretty strict rules. Well, strict for some people about multi-streaming and dual and showing mixed chat. So that's something that I've just chosen to not really work on trying to get too far into. How to stop navigation. That callback to null. Wait, what? Okay, that doesn't really give a... Who left? Thank you for the well wishes. Take care. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, what the hell? Nothing there. Hassan, thank you for hanging out and thank you for jumping over to the purple side. Xerxes, I know a lot of larger partners even merge chats, but I'm gonna err on the side of caution because right now this is my primary source of income, as horrible as that is. However, things are looking a little bit better. God damn it. Now that I'm doing some freelancing. Nope, hold on. Get a phone call, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Very sorry. Had a phone call that I couldn't turn down. RCB, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I'm trying to figure out how to pause the nav agent. It looks like callback of the nav agent signals. And I don't know. Did I turn what up? Oh, the call? Yes, I did. They were a little bit quiet. So I had to turn the volume up just a little bit. Set callback to null. But what callback? Oh, this is what? God damn it. But that's not right either. Unless, well, I don't know. I can't figure it. Um, All learns, welcome in. How's it going? This is so old. Okay. Right on, right on. Okay, I don't get this part of it though. There's a nav agent. Let's open this up and take a look here. What the hell is the nav agent? What's the Hey, Souptic, how you doing over on YouTube? Good to see you. Okay, let's look at this bug instead for a second here, because this has been going on longer. Hmm. Excuse me. Okay. Hear the navigation map iteration ID before you put that. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, that should save some of the shit. But where is this coming from? Path, shape. Circuit Crusher, thank you, thank you. I'm trying here. And this was under Proton. Was it Proton Scatter or was this shit? No, that's Proton Scatter. Follow and learn. So this is coming from an add-on within Godot. That file, that path shape, this is coming from an add-on, and I think it has something to do with let's see. Point inside is I mean, couldn't we just do something like normalized? I mean, since it's part of the add-on, I could just make that change, right? Transforms origin and target. No, that won't work.
Well, hello there, Big Gamey. Well, goodbye there, Big Gamey.
Don't mess with my toot toot. I know you have another woman.
Don't mess with my toot toots. Let's see, yes, we gotta make sure Big Gamey gets that shout out. Oh yeah. Okay, so, no, just to make sure. Now that time it did turn off the way that I expected it to. Oh, RCB, are you trying to break the stream? I need to
move all this shit over to the streamer bot so it's all queued up. Okay, so the problem right now, well, let's just do this real quick. Okay, let's try that. This should work. We're not setting the waypoint until oh, what the hell? Makes more sense if I delete the part that I just copied in, right? Let's try that again. Nav map. Okay, where am I setting the waypoint then? Okay, so what's waypoints? There's nothing there. So if there's nothing there,
Oh, god damn it. Let's try it from the actual script where it should be running. Okay, there he goes. It did it. Did what I wanted it to do. Almost. Let's put the bear zone there. Where zone? Bear zone. There zone. Okay, now he should get significantly closer to put it out. Let's see. Where the fuck? Hello?
Huh. What does this big red button do?
You know what? Just don't press it. Don't press it. You're going to be better off not pressing it. Well, keep away from it. Oh god, you pressed it, didn't you? Fuck. Okay, why did it work? Why did it work one time when I had the camera on him? Not the other time when I didn't. All right, so see? When the camera's not on him, or when the camera's on him, it worked fine. I bet it's because I was too close. What do you think? Do you think it's because I was in the bear zone? What the hell? Where the hell are you? How did you even end up over here? Okay, here's an idea. Let's comment that part out. Let's try this again. Now, if I don't have him seeking me out directly, then maybe that should be a little bit better, right? Boom, start a fire. God damn it, where? Why is he flying away? Now let's fucking double down on this shit. You gonna back up a little bit here? Why? Oh, this is gonna. Let's see. Let's see. We've got some errors here, and ads are starting up here in a second. Transforms origin and the target can't be equal. All right, I'll be back. All right, back again. Bit gamey. Maybe it's just because they know that you don't want to spend money. Maybe. Let's. Shit. Maybe this is part of it. Xerxiax, whoa, a tier 2?
Xerxiax just subscribed.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you. Holy crap, a T2. Thank you so much. Y'all are making me feel like I might actually have a chance of getting that plus. It's a slim chance, but it's a chance. God damn it, where'd he go? He's right there. Then he disappears and pops over there. Pigorly, damn it. Why you gotta be so rude? Why do you hate? Xerxiax, thank you so much for the T2. Thank you for hanging out. Damn it, RCB. Alright, alright. We'll solve the cube again. Because I cannot figure out this damn thing. Did I get any new? Wait, was it 70 before? Uh-oh. Where the hell is this one coming up? It's that letter. Yes, hello?
Fart.
Oh, deep fart indeed. Oh, oh my. It's Pigorly again. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Well, now you're not going to be able to tell if I'm actually solving the cube, which I'm fine with. I'm doing it now.
Damn it. Got distracted. Back to the beginning. There. Took a little bit longer than usual. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. I'm going to have to refactor this whole sumbitch, aren't I? Yep, better sooner than later, right? RCB over on YouTube, thank you. I've done better, but let's see. So here's what I want to do, what I should do.
Let's say you're designing an enemy. You want this enemy to wander until it spots something, then chase that target, and if it gets close enough, give it an attack. How would you program this? It would be super simple to check whether there's a target and whether we're in range. State is a set of conditions and a behavior to go along with it. So our wander state from before had the conditions that there was no target, and the behavior is wander randomly. And of course, our chase behavior was that we have a target and that we're not in range, and that behavior is to chase. And that's kind of how we would split things up in code. So we would have a state class, and inside of the state class, we would have a couple of methods. The first two are enter and exit, which are called when we transition to a state and leave from a state. Then we'll have two functions. Those are the update and physics update functions. The update is tied to the visual frame rate, whereas the physics is tied to the physics server. Then each state can have its own relevant information. For example, the wandering state would probably have a random direction, and maybe a speed, and maybe a time for it to wander. Then inside of the inner function, we would randomize these variables, and on update, we would tick down the timer, and if it reaches 0, we would randomize the variables again. Then inside of physics, we would probably move. And for all of the other states, it would probably be a very similar story. That's basically it for the state, and the finite state machine is simply just a collection of these states. So in our case, we would have an idle, chase, and attack state. These would
Okay.
all belong to one state machine. The state machine itself is responsible for handling the life cycle. So for example, if we're moving between states, it's responsible for calling the exit function on the previous state and the inner function on the new one. And it's also responsible for keeping track of what the current state is. Usually, the actual state machine is completely agnostic to what states are inside of it. It just needs to know what the current state is and what state you want to move to. So let's swap over to Godot and we'll give this a shot. So we're back in the project from before, and all I've got is this little dude. He's got a script on him that just calls move and slide, and we'll set the velocity later using the states. So the first thing I'll do is add a new state script. This will be the base script used for all other states later, so we'll set up the functions in here. We'll declare class name state and define the functions enter, exit, update, and physics update. All of these will just contain pass because we don't actually want to do anything in these functions right now. You technically could, but for our project, I'll just leave these blank. Next, I'll go ahead and add a new node to the enemy and just call this state machine. Then I'll attach a new script. So the plan is to have the state machine in the scene tree, and every state can just be a child of that node.
Okay. So let me listen to that last part again.
Then I'll attach a new script. So the plan is to have the state machine in the scene tree, and every state can just be a child of that node. So what I'll do is I'll define a states dictionary, and then inside of the ready function, I'll loop over all of the children. And if the child is a state, I can add it to the dictionary by using its name. And since state extends node, we can check directly here whether it's a state or not. I'll go ahead and track the current state, and then we'll go ahead and define the process and physics process functions. And inside of here,
Okay. So let's see if I understand this so far. There is just a standard script here. State. enter, exit, update, physics update. Do I already have one? I'll be damned. Some reason that lives in scenes. It should not live in scenes. Bonk, enter. See. Okay, okay. Welcome back, RCB. Okay, so following that tutorial, it's going to be our base state machine. Are there scenes in here? It doesn't look like it.
Okay. All of these will just, I'll go ahead and add a new node to the enemy and just call this state machine.
State machine.
Machine. Then I'll
Okay, got the state machine.
attach a new script. So the plan is to have the state
Mm, okay.
state machine in the scene tree, and every state can just be a child of that node. So what I'll do is I'll define a states dictionary, and then inside of the ready function, I'll loop over all of the children. And if the child is a state, I can add it.
Okay, bar, no. Bar. For child and get children. Okay, we got that. That makes sense.
To the dictionary by using its name. And since state extends node, we can check directly here whether it's a state or not. I'll go ahead and track the current state, and then we'll go ahead and define the process and physics process functions. And inside of here, we can check if we have a current state and call update and physics update respectively on the current state. But how do we move?
Okay. If current state, if current state. Physics update. Yay!
Move between states? Well, there's a billion different ways you could do it, but in my personal way, I would use signals. We'll head back over to the state class and add a new signal transitioned.
Signal transitioned.
Anytime we want to leave the state, we'll just call this signal. And inside of the state machine, anytime we register a new state, we can simply connect to the transition signal. This will connect to a function that takes in the
Where was that? That's in ready. Child transitioned connect. What did they call it on child transition? Wow. All right, no, let's see.
state that called it, and the new state name that it wants to
State, new
transition
state
to.
name.
We can check if the state calling it
If state is not the current state.
is not the current state, and then we'll grab the new state from the state dictionary, and of course make sure that exists. Then we'll check if we have a current state.
Our new state equals state. Get new state name to lower. Just new state Equal states get. Do lower. If not, new state, return. If current state.
If we do, we'll call .exit, and then we'll call .enter on the new state and set the current state to the new state. One quick
Okay.
thing is down here, I use to lower, and I will actually add that up here as well. Just
Makes sense. That makes sense. Whoa! Welcome in, Jaxa.
Hey, insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Raiders, 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 taking a step, just got some Raiders. Raiders,
That's you.
taking a step, just got some Raiders. You raided me, thank you. You raided me, thank you. Raiders, 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 taking a step, just got some Raiders.
Jaxa, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Thank you for bringing people in here. What were you up to? You want to tell me all the things? I'm here to listen. If you got anything that you want to share, any links or anything, feel free. The floor is yours. Raiders coming in who don't know me, I'm JD. I'm a countdown timer for micro jams. Right on. Very cool. Very cool. What are you using to make it? Nice. I really like the idea of using a game engine for making not necessarily game engine stuff. So Raiders coming in who don't know me, my name is JD. I am a web developer, currently unemployed, but looking for work. While I'm unemployed, I am learning game development. Currently, my game that we're working on is called City's Revenge. It's about a bear who really dislikes fire, and he wants to kill you because you have trespassed in his woods and started up a fire. The worst thing you possibly could do for him or do to him. I don't have a trailer just yet. I'm making some refactoring to the game, changing the city the bear actions to a bit more of a finite state machine because there are a couple states and I'm running into some issues with some other stuff here. So we're figuring this part out. Hopefully it's going to be something that is useful. Oh, Jackson, very nice. So when you say chroma keyed in OBS, what do you mean? Do you mean that you've got a... Yeah, we'll come back to this. So, okay. So let me ask you this. Why do it that way as opposed to a transparent background? Silkfield, welcome in. First time chat. Welcome in with the raid. Glad to see you. So, Jaxa, I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess you have an NVIDIA capture card, or not a capture card, an NVIDIA GPU, and you recently updated to 555.85 for a driver. Because what I'm picturing that you're doing is like a big old color wreck. All right, so there is a bug that I ran into. I don't know if anybody else. The field thing for the follow. So I'm imagining that you're doing something like this, and then putting your stuff on top of it. Okay. So that follow alert you just saw, that's from Godot, and that's a transparent background. Let me shrinky dink this thing down a bit. And we go into our project settings. You do allow transparent and per pixel transparency, as well as, where was it? Viewport, transparent background. You can have your transparent background. However, when I updated my NVIDIA driver, I want to say Sunday morning, maybe Monday, probably Monday. It was one of the last 2 days. All the days kind of blur together anymore. Everything turned black. So I had to roll back the NVIDIA driver, and then that fixed it. But the other option was going back to compatibility. Compatibility allowed for the transparency to work. But the downside was that I already have all my Get Overlay stuff compiled, and I didn't want to have to redo all that. Although now I am kind of curious. I want to see something here. Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. Completely useless for me, but cool. Yeah, it's working. That's the important thing. That's the important thing. I just, in the way I see things, or the way that I would imagine it, is having any screen with this bright ass green would be highly distracting for me. But if it's working, That's really all that matters, right? So that really sounds awesome what you're doing there. I just wanted to share my pain. Nice. I want to share my pain so you don't have to deal with the same stuff. Yeah, 55585. This is the one that broke everything for me. $55585. It broke everything. Yeah, congrats on getting the audio. I rolled back to whatever the most recent before that one was. I think it was like 5.2 something. 552. 55244. It's like I was getting so pissed off. I think I actually ended my stream at some point because of it, as things just weren't working. Like I've got here I'll show you.
Oh, you got a dirty little mind.
God damn it. Because yeah,
Oh, you got a dirty little mind. Oh, you got a dirty little mind.
What do you mean non-existent? It's I'm running the base scene here. Bit gamey. I am. Let's see, cam viewport chat. No. Alicia strikes again. I'm sorry.
Oh, you got a dirty little mind.
Is it gonna work?
Oh, you got a dirty little mind.
Come on, I called the thing. Odd that it's not popping all those things out. But oh well. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Dead Slap, welcome in. Things are going pretty okay. I'm getting a little bit frustrated with some of the things, trying to learn. Hey, look at that. Trying to learn a finite state machine. Got a little sidetrack here. As I want to do. So my script for my bear is getting a little bit unwieldy, and there's a lot of interdependency of the functionality. I'm just trying to get everything to work the way that I want it to. Oh, Big Gaming, nice drop. And I'm thinking that if I can change states from our main states are going to be wandering, chasing, putting fire out, and attacking. So wandering is going to be pretty much all the time on the nav mesh. Chasing is going to be on the nav mesh. Fire is going to be off the nav mesh next to a fire. And then attacking is going to be off the nav mesh, basically right on top of the player. So those are the main reasons that I want to do the things. But also I really think that I need to learn state machines. I mean, I get it with my animation state machine, but I think that, you know, it would simplify this a lot if instead of all this stuff and all these, you know, true false flags, Boolean flags, we instead just have an easy way to, okay, switch state to fire, switch state to attacking. I'm going through this quick video here. Yeah, enums are a good way to do it that I've seen. I mean, I'm using the animation tree here. I'm doing it not quite the regular state machine using a blend tree. Animation node blend tree. What I really like is how these can all go, like, you can pop stuff right on top of it. or within. So yeah, I like this because, yeah, let me go to the 3D version of City. It interpolates everything really well. So if I want to change over to, the attack, to walking, to putting out the fire, then we'll do a one shot. And so we just choose or request the transitions there. I did like the standard. Where the hell did it go? Yeah, this kind as well. But I mean, there's so many different ways to do all these things. Oh, I forgot about that. You'd be either really mad or, just your friendly bear walking around. Do 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 do. What? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, let's. Now, 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 now. Jaxa, thank you again for the raid. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. This is basically how we're going to make him talk. Just like this. How about that? What do you think? Ah. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Brrr. I'm a bear. Brrr. Don't mind me. I have completely lost all sense of reality. Future Fee. First time chat, Future Fee. I have lost it. My name is Sooty the bear. Brrr. Ah, thank you for the follow. Future Fee. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. All right. I have done enough damage to my poor boy here. So we'll get him right about there where he looks just mad enough to kill. Holy fuck. Spider just came down like right in front of me. If it comes back, I'll be ready. Right, you little 8-legged freak. You're in my neck of the woods now. Alrighty, where we go? Get the slipper. Oh no. Oh no no no. I like where your head's at, but do a little bit more high tech around here. Which reminds me, I think it's time to charge this thing up a little bit. Getting to be about that time of year. Okay. So back to state machine. Look at me, I'm learning.
Just to make sure capitalization doesn't go undefined, you just take the station PM. We'll check if finished.
Science! 100 biddies! Thank you! Missed you, man. Are you back home yet? Or are you still driving around the great southeast? Also, once I get this part fixed, Valent, you're gonna have to see Sooty. How the hell did I get stuck on? I am doing okay. I'm getting by. I took on a bit of a freelancing gig today, so I'm not doing 2 streams a day just quite yet anymore. At least for the time being. No you. No you. I'm yeah, got some things going on in the mornings. Put in a couple hours working on a website. Just trying getting something until I can find a real job. Get my insurance, because you know what's funny about American healthcare system? Your insurance and your healthcare is tied to your job. In other words, when I run out of these pills that I take daily that keep my serotonin levels at a reasonable volume, and if I don't have a job by then or insurance, oh boy, this stream is going to take a really dark turn. Belint, I've been off my antidepressants for a week was the longest. It was not a pleasant experience for anybody around me. Especially me. But yes. Or, you know, maybe it is that little that just like, let's just ride the snake. Jimmy Tango's Fat Busters. Ride the snake. All right. So I got ads coming up in a couple seconds here. The level, it's looking freaking great. Science, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the gift sub to Future Free. I know it doesn't look like a lot now, but when it's dark, and he's coming at you. I've got it now. He chases down the fire when you light it. I've got some ideas popping in my brain hole. I got billboards. It's going to go good, man. It's going good. All right, as they're starting, I need to take a quick break. I will be back in about 3. All right, we're back. And I was just thinking of something. I've been hearing about this thing going around. No, Canva. I haven't seen this yet, but I've heard about it. I've heard things. And I was just reminded of it, and oh boy.
Create, we've talked about a lot. Can we just take a minute to recap? Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. You can redesign your work, Canva got that glow up. We redesign everything from the flow up. Customize your workspace and make it your own. Ooh, now you making magic when you up in the zone.
What's up, sir? Yes, I'm talking to all of you up there.
Fuck is this?
What's happening? All right. But what about me?
Who is you?
A CIO from an enterprise, see, and I have some doubts.
Security.
That's right, and I'd like to have some certainty. Nice that you got some pretty shiny things, but can you meet the demands of a global machine? We got pretty high stakes. From room to air. We need more than a cute little post to share.
So you think Canva can't go deep, but we can see that your teams actually disagree. Design to departments really our dream. More than on the surface, our service is serving.
Color me intrigued.
I don't
I'm
know,
not
but
yet sold.
I have the urge to
Security?
cancel
It's getting old.
a Canva subscription that I don't even have.
Can you really tell me that there's very much control?
You can even manage automated licensing, compliancy, there's privacy.
Okay, I can see, but is it likely for you to integrate all of our systems easily?
Actually, matter of fact, you see, we can integrate them all, even Slack, believe.
Okay, I'm impressed, but AI, what's the deal?
That's where it comes in the Canva shield. We don't train on your work without your permission. Safe and secure, and that is what you
Oh my
wish.
god.
API?
Wait.
API?
Safe and secure, if that is your permission. Safe and
Safe and secure. That's right, it's safe and secure.
secure, if that is what you wish.
API? Custom solution?
Yes, the API is tailored for you, so you can chase your dreams and do what you do.
Hey, that's really great and incredible!
True.
Hey, I'm sold. Did we just become friends? Bonding over how much we love Canva to the end.
You know what, bud? I think that you're fine. The future is bright with Canva Enterprise. You opened up my eyes to Canva Enterprise. Now we are on the rise, cause Canva does it all and we feel it.
Why?
Hands up from side to side.
I know. Somebody, I think it was somebody's last day, and they said, hey, by the way, I made this presentation. Oh god. Oh. Nuh-uh. No. No.
Initial state exists.
I think I skipped ahead a little bit too far here. Just
Add that up here as well, just to make sure capitalization doesn't
ooh, that hurt.
do anything funky. And then one last thing is I'll add an exported variable called initial state.
Initial state. Which is a state.
Where we can define the initial state that we want the state machine to be in. We'll check if initial state exists.
Initial state enter, current state. Right. Enter. Current state equals initial state.
And if it does, we'll call .enter, and then we'll set current state to initial state. And then next, we can start building out our separate states. The first state I'll make is just idle. I'll start by making a new script, and I'll just call this enemy idle. Instead of extending node, we'll instead extend state, and set the class name to enemy idle. And inside of this state, we'll have the two randomized variables, which are move direction and wander time.
Okay, did he create a node for that, or was that... Ah!
Let's say your design initial state exists, and if it does, we'll call .enter, and then we'll set current state to initial state. And then next, we can start building out our separate states. The first state I'll make is just idle. I'll start by making a new script,
Create new script. Extend state.
and I'll just call this enemy idle. Instead of extending node, we'll instead extend state, and set the class name to enemy idle.
Let's name wander state.
And inside of this state, we'll have the two randomized variables, which are move direction and wander time, and then a function to randomize those variables. And then when we enter the state, we'll just call that random function. And then the update function should be really simple. We'll just check if wander time is greater than 0. If it is, we'll tick down using delta. And then otherwise, we'll just randomize these variables again. And then for the physics update, we'll actually add two more variables. These are a reference to the enemy that we're going to be updating and the move speed that we want to update to. Then in the physics update, we'll check if enemy exists, and if it does, we'll just set the velocity to direction times speed. And then, of course, we probably want to test this to make sure.
Okay, so I think I get this a bit. No. Okay, so how do I do that? Well, thank you. It's not available? Why not available? I never... Ooh. I guess I never turned those two back on after the music stream. I gotta do some more stream effects. Oh, it's brackets. Jeez, Jesus. Okay, so I think I understand this stuff. So anything that I'd have in the physics process, I could put in the wander state as long as it is related to the current state. So I could use this for like the nav agent. But I'm curious if actually there should be a scene here. We can get rid of this one. Rid of that one, and then add another node underneath. Unless, wait. Oh. So out of curiosity here, is this going to work? If I select those, see more, select that. No, I don't think so. I think I need to, that won't work the way that I was hoping it would. Which is not horrible. But what if I were to, yeah. Do this. Okay. It does not work the way I was expecting it to do to work.
insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Raiders, 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 JD does them just got some Raiders. Raiders, JD does them just got some Raiders. You raided me, thank you. You raided me, thank you. Raiders, 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 JD does them just got some Raiders.
Welcome in, Raiders. It is so good to see you. Level 13 Mage. How was your stream? You know, that's the main reason that I made that raid call, or not raid call, but that announcement. Just to make sure people are like, ooh, we got to go in there. Ironic, it's so good to see you too. Welcome in, my friend. So what did you say before that? Need to add elements and then drag them in? Okay, I was hoping that I could just have them and pull them in and that it would automatically. But if not, that's not a big deal. Also, where the shit did my stuff go? What the hell happened here? Oh, okay. Just went lights out. There we go. And everything kind of disappeared. All right, level 13 Mage, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good rest. No, the level didn't move. I think I just clicked on something a little bit far away. So we're good. We're good. All right. So we could do it that way. So we could pop those in like that. Mm. I don't think I want to do that. For each level, we'll just have to... Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Ironic. Oh, damn it. Ah, god damn it. Right there in front of me. Okay. Okay. All right. Well. Ooh, what do we got here? What is going on? Apparently, at some point, I got a new emote. Ooh. I think I unlocked it for lurking endurance. Oh man. So I'm looking to raid out. Somebody's playing a game that I want to play, I want to like, but at the same time I don't. Little Robot Games, welcome in. Good to see ya. Nav agent. So there, y'all may not know, but one of my favorite bad movies of all time. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Abadus, welcome in. Good to see ya. And now, you know, 40 years later, they're making a game. But it is asymmetrical multiplayer. So basically Dead by Daylight with evil clowns.
Wesker Newton, your truth bombardier here. We got us a kind of a clown invasion I thought only happened in Nevada deserts. The things a clown can do to a person's body, folks. It's depraved. It's disgusting. And often mighty creative. They got big shoes for a reason, folks. Don't make a ruckus. Those bat-eared bastards can hear you coming a mile away. Teamwork is life, amigos. And you have to stay alive to win. Hell yeah! Shit, 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 shit!
Herb, welcome in.
You want to kill those clowns? Make like a Beverly Hills surgeon and give those real clown wives a nose job. Clowns are here. Clowns are now.
Yes, Killer Clowns, the game. 40 years later.
Killer clowns? Like, from outer space?
Oh, even the song. Right on.
Wrapped soft skins in cotton candy cocoons. There's gotta be a way out of here. Hunt and kill and eat in any order.
The sooner we shut down this invasion.
Asymmetrical blob. Which version?
No, please, no! Get out of here!
I want to like it. I want to try it. Probably not going to happen. But yes, I was the question ironic. Which version of the Blob are we talking? Steve McQueen or the 80s version? Is that does make a big difference. Okay. Let's think about this. The state machine itself here. Because there's going to be stuff that's shared amongst multiple states, because like the Wonder State and the Chase State are both going to be using the nav agent. So should that be in the base state or in the machine? Well, the waypoints are only used for random wandering. They're not actually for anything else. Nope. Because the way that works is I'm rethinking the way that not combat, but that gameplay is going to work, the game loop, where instead of him coming after you for having a match, unless you are close to him, and we're probably going to use a raycast for that. Please tell me that's just a little Godot artifact. Okay. If you're close enough then he'll come after you. Why the actual hell is he under there? But otherwise, it's going to be, if you start one of the fires, that's going to be his primary target. You don't necessarily know which direction he's coming from, so you want to avoid being in his line of sight. And if you are in his line of sight, then he's going to come after you. You're going to be his target. So he runs, or you start up a fire, get some light, figure out where you are, or set it up as a decoy. He starts coming after that, but if you're far enough away and he doesn't directly see you, then you're somewhat safe to continue looking for what you're trying to find. I haven't used either. What's dot? Is that a node type, or is that something in the asset, or is that something completely different? Dot. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Something else for me to learn. Yay. Okay. So I already know. Hold on. Hell yes. Okay, so I'm gonna read out I think, any recommendations? Who should we go to? Who's gonna be happy? I think anybody's gonna be happy, but while we're trying to figure that out, YouTube friends over there, I appreciate you. I am going to drop off now because we can't raid on YouTube. However, please, if you're over there, if you haven't subbed yet, please hit that sub button so that we can get up to 500. It means a lot. People over here, lurkers, before the raid, feel free to jump on YouTube, hit that sub button as well so we can get to 500. I'm working on another tutorial here, taking a little bit longer than I expected because Godot has some bugs. Go figure. I was trying to do inverse kinematic animation in 2D, and just some weird shit happened. So I might change it up to use an add-on instead.